None of us were really taking vitamins before Andrew came to HSN.
Oh, no,
we
no.
were all, we gave you a hard time, boy.
Talk about a hostile audience. I still remember in the building here at HSN, I was in a little room with probably about 4 or 5, you were there.
Yes.
Was there. I'm trying to think what Bobby was there.
Yep.
And talk about hostile.
Oh, boy.
So you're gonna sell vitamins on TV. So it's sort of like the idea, and mind you, I'd been doing this for 5.5 years before at QVC. And sort of the catch was, I guess so we're gonna be selling milk and butter on TV next. So it was kind of a hostile audience.
Funny.
But the funny thing is, if you go to Colleen's house or Shannon's house, that you open the cupboard,
we're your biggest fans.
You see all the products there. So,
it's so true.
But that's what I pride my products in, is the fact that even to the greatest skeptic, the most cynical vitamin consumer, and the product we're about to speak about, the proof is really in the pudding there.
For sure.
They make a difference, and you might not want to read the science, you might not want to believe the science, and this is not about faith or believing. This is about science and truth and facts and experience, and there's nothing better. I'm someone in the day of the internet, whether it's a movie or a book or a restaurant, Muriel and I are all about the reviews.
Me too.
We love reading reviews.
Me too.
And I don't think there are many or even any products on the internet that are as consistently reviewed, have as many volume of reviews, give you an opportunity to sort of indulge in the experiences of others before you decide to try the product. And circulation and vein support for healthy legs.
Yeah.
The science is amazing, and that's the only reason over 20 years ago, I had to go about making sure this ingredient, although it was natural, had to go about making sure this ingredient could be brought into the United States. The research was that compelling, the science was that compelling, and we're talking about back in the middle 1990s. So it's that kind of an impressive ingredient, and ever since we introduced it, we've only improved the potency of the formula, we've only expanded the ingredients in the formula. Of course, it has its initial key ingredients. And the efficacy of the formula, the reviews of the formula have only, as incredible as they were, they only keep getting better with time. This is a product that has, I think it has a couple of thousand reviews.
Almost 3,000. Almost 2,700, over 22 are perfect.
Oh, 2,700 reviews, over 2,200 reviews are perfect 5-star reviews.
Crazy.
And this, for a product that promises you will see or you will feel
both.
A difference in the appearance, the condition of your feet, the circulation, your feet, ankles, calves, and it's, if at the end of the day you ever wish you could see or feel a difference there, or just at the beginning of the day, whatever it might be, this is that opportunity. The reviews are perhaps the most compelling of, we have some amazing reviews for omega-3s, amazing reviews for Ultimate Eye, for healthy hair, skin, and nails, thousands of amazing reviews. And my products, I think, have probably, I think we're pushing 70 or 80,000 total reviews, averaging about 4.6 or 4.7 stars. And this product probably has the most sort of emotionally inspiring reviews of all.
It's true. I'm so glad you said that, because if you, first of all, leave a review. We don't take the bad reviews out. He doesn't get bad reviews, but even when
there are.
But you know what's so funny? It's usually with regard to something that has nothing to do with you.
Well, sometimes it's just it was shipped late,
right, exactly.
Or whoever it was, UPS or FedEx crushed the box.
Exactly.
It's not our fault. But sometimes people try a product and it just doesn't work for them.
But almost unilaterally, and when you look at the reviews, Andrew doesn't change the punctuation. So when you see love, 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 and you know, God's gift and all these great things. But the big thing for me, and Andrew's absolutely right, not only one of his top reorder products, is it Virginia that's the show me state? I mean, or is it Pennsylvania?
I think it's kind of, isn't it Missouri?
Or Missouri. I guess the whole point is, if these didn't work, it wouldn't be overwhelmingly a customer pick. You wouldn't reorder it, basically.
Why should I expect? I always say that, that we're science-based, that my role is really kind of as chief scientist for my company. what a scientist does is the scientist tries to prove things.
Sure.
Or disprove things. Why would I expect, that's why I always say, you know, we might have all this clinical science, but the only science that really matters is your little experiment you get to do at home.
Right.
The only difference is with my products, I'll talk about the science on air, I'll talk about the reviews. You could sit at home and you could read all 2,700 reviews to get a feel for this product that you get to buy with confidence and even beyond. Buying knowing that you have all of that background, that you can go online, you can go to the National Institute of Health Research database, pubmed.gov. You could type in diosmin, you could type in butcher's broom extract, you could type in the ingredients in this product. So you could have the science, you could have the reviews, you could have all of this at your fingertips, but you still have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee.
Yep.
You love it, or you send it back to me.
Exactly. The hardest thing to do with these variety shows is, you know, kind of keep the ball rolling, because, I mean, any one of the products we could spend a full hour on. But regardless, pick your size of choice. I always go for the bigger one.
2 capsules a day.
Yep.
All you need to take. I think some people might take 3. Some people take 1, even though I recommend.
Right.
Probably more people take 1 than take 3. But 2 is the perfect level to take. Even for me, I'm thanks to my parents, I guess I'm blessed with healthy circulation.
Yeah.
But I'm not as young as I used to be, and I tend to do all sorts of crazy sports and athletic endeavors still. It's not unusual for me to get on a mountain bike and be sitting on that mountain bike 3 hours later.
Yeah.
It's not unusual for me to go for a hike or a run and to be still out there 4 or 5 hours later. That comes with consequences, especially when you get older. And for me, where I've noticed the benefits to this product, especially if I occasionally will just test and not use it, that is when I notice it. So for me, it's really what empowers me.
For sure.
As I said before, we all start off with all these youthful, wonderful attributes. And as we get older, whatever we had when we were younger, whatever cards we were dealt, they start getting taken away from us as we get older. This is one of those products that, to the extent we use it, it allows us to retain those properties that much longer.
Absolutely. So I know we've got a bunch to get to yet. Yes. Where does the time go?
No, I always say that I used to complain in school that it was the land where time stood still.
Yeah.
But